Yo, what is up everyone, and welcome to the updated Ironman profile tour. So I currently now have 1,659 hours, so it felt like the right time, especially considering I took a little break from uploading for a while there, to give a little updated profile tour. So let's get right into it. Right before we get back into the video, since I am, back to uploading consistently, you guys should really subscribe so you don't miss anything. I feel like starting here on the NEU profile viewer is probably the best way to go about it, because then you can just kind of see all the skills and everything put into one. So I'm currently skyblock 254, a couple skills maxed out, including taming, mining, enchanting, of course rune crafting, and combat, which is the main thing I've spent my time doing in this game. Also have Rev 9, Terra 9, Sven 8, E-Man 7, the Blazing Vampire I haven't really done much for. So, that being said, let's go look at the main thing that I've spent my time doing in this game, and that is dungeons. So, dungeons. As you can see, my runs are all there. My class levels all there. Currently cat of 43. Just hit that if in one of my recent videos if you haven't watched that yet. Master mode, I've done mainly M5. Started branching out to M6 a little bit, but that's a more recent thing. So, currently working on M6 is kind of the goal of where to be. But for dungeons, my main things I want to point out is I have a Estrella currently, Wither Impact, all that. For dungeons, I do have a term. This kind of plays into Slayers, but whatever. I have a term, because it kind of fits in my dungeons stuff. My equipment, I have an SA Cloak, Adaptive Belt, Gauntlet of Contagion currently, and I have a Bone Necklace here as well. I'm not sure why I don't have that equipped, but there you go. So that's my dungeons gear. Is all 6-starred except the adaptive belt. Yeah, so that's kind of the go-to dungeon equipment. Going over to my armor, I have 8-starred Necron with Maxor boots. And then depending on the floor, it's either a gold head or I do have my diamond livid head somewhere. So yeah, that's all for the dungeons. Kind of moving on from there, next thing I want to go through is the pets menu. So, Golden Dragon, again, got that recently. If you haven't seen that video, go watch that as well. Bal, of course, my main mining pet, because my main money on this profile is ruby mining. Black Cat, which I got to level 100 pretty recently. I'm pretty sure when Cole was elected, I had it EXP sharing, because Diana was a minister. Elephant, of course, farming. Skeleton, before I got G-Drag, this was my main damage pet for dungeons, because it's actually not bad. The bone arrows, it helps a lot. The only problem is you don't get any EHP in dungeons, but it's a very helpful dungeons pet if you're looking for something. Other pets that are important, got my wolf, sheep, ammonite being the main fishing pet, legendary squid, more XP. Snail's been helpful when I was doing my Kudra stuff, which we'll get into. Other than that, we got Skatha, which of course, pulled that a long time ago, and then the other one that was important was the Enderman here, because I used this as my main pet when I was doing E-Man Slayer, which helped me get my term. The last pet that was important to me was this tiger, because before I used the skeleton, this was my kind of main pet for everything. Sadly, it's basically no longer useful to me at all, because in dungeons, at least currently, skeleton's better than it, and then Golden Dragon is just overall better than it in everything. So it's going to kind of be useless, but that pet carried me through a lot, as you can see by the 53 million combat XP on it. One thing that feels right to go through is magical power, even though I really don't want to go through it for this video, because it's literally, it's quite embarrassing, I can't lie. I have 743 magical power. Yeah. Yes, that for anyone watching, that does mean I play M6 with this little magical power. It's fine. I'm not playing a DPS class, and I can clear okay. Like I'm not playing Archer. I'm not playing Burrs. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm healing, so as long as I have enough damage to not die, it's okay. I will be working on this. One of my goals coming up is to get to 1k MP, so gonna be working towards that very soon. I kind of briefly mentioned it earlier, but Kudra. I have done a fair bit of Kudra. As you can see, 252 burning completions. Not much of the other tiers, and I don't have enough rep to do any of the other tiers. But the main reason I went through all this was so I could get this Aurora armor, which I don't even know if I've made into a proper video yet. So I do have Burning Aurora currently sitting here. They're decent attributes. I just focused on getting Mana Pool. Ended up getting Mana Pool Breeze in the leggings and Mana Pool Vitality on the boots, which is pretty good. So yeah, I still need to work on getting like other sets upgraded. Like I'm gonna have to get a Crimson set at some point if I want to do Blaze. But for now, the Aurora set was kind of the main goal from doing all the Kuja runs. Obviously, the next kind of step here is how I'm making all the money on this profile, which is mining. So we're going to go through my mining setup now. So looking at it, I currently have a 655. It needs a lot of work, which I'm going to scroll down. You're going to see because I do not currently, I currently only have a ruby polished on there, which amber polished I will be getting soon. So stay tuned for that. Again, this is why you guys need to subscribe. Stay tuned. Another video coming up soon. Other than that, equipment, I currently have to work on this as well. Another video in the future. We got mithril stuff and then a glowstone gauntlet. So I need to upgrade this because I'm pretty sure the best is like the hand warmers. And then I have a couple of the like gemstone, glossy gemstones or whatever from the fiestas. So I think from there what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to craft one of the specialized equipment pieces and then upgrade two of these to the titanium ones. So we'll have to work on that. Other than that, Devon armor, it's not good, but not bad either. It's missing all of the amber slots because my fishing is terrible. And yes, we're missing a perfect topaz on there. I'm gonna correct that soon. Other than that, it's looking pretty good. And let me go take a look at my artifact of power, which I believe is somewhere over here. Let me just search for it. Which is right here, is it not? No, that's no power. There it is. Artifact of power. Again, this is also missing a topaz, so we're gonna fix that. But it has a jade on it, which is all that really matters. So we're going to work on. There's a lot of work for the mining setup that we're going to be doing pretty soon. But with that being said, I might as well state how much I'm making from this because, well, why else would anyone care about the mining setup? I currently make about 20 mil an hour doing ruby. It's about anywhere from 20 flat to 22 mil. So yeah, I currently have about 4 mil mithril, 5.5 mil gemstone. So yeah, that's the mining set. Other than that, I think that is going to do it for the updated Ironman profile tour. One thing I might do before I actually end the video here is just kind of go through a couple goals that are coming up. So Amber Drill Engine, Vampire Slayer 5, Silver Hunter set, Cata 44, Bluetooth ring, which I need to finish that because magical power desperately. And then I also plan on making a tank set because I do not feel like solely playing healer in M6. I plan on eventually branching out, returning to tank at once. And because my main goal is to eventually tank M7 because I'd like to get to Cata 50 at some point. So I need to start working on my tank level. But other than that, that is the profile tour. If you have any questions about this profile, let me know in the comments down below. I will be looking at them and responding. So yeah, let me know if there's any questions. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.